Okay, so I have a pendulum now, and I recently learned something awesome about it because mine came with this cool little yes, no, maybe, or rephrase with the moon phases as well as the zodiac signs on there. But it can be hard a lot of times to really pinpoint exactly what the answer is to it. But I learned a couple days ago that with your hand, when you place it over your hand, the thumb is like a neutralizer. So it just has it, stop. The finger, the ring finger, is positive, meaning yes, and it'll go front to back. Let me neutralize it again. The index finger goes for yes. The middle finger, no. The ring finger, yes. And the pinky finger, no. Because the index finger and the ring finger are considered like positive polarities in your magnetism, and your middle finger and your thumb are negative polarities. So the one and the three finger, no, the index finger and the ring finger are positive, so they go with yes. And the middle and the pinky go with the negative, so that would be no. And the thumb being a neutral, like recalibration or like a tear on a weighing scale. So I'll be using this along with the book of answers to answer your question and see how they go. As well, I'll do the little, what is this thing called? This little yes, no rephrase diagram as well, and see what we get. But first, I'm going to just do the golden foil tarot because it's been a few days since I've attempted to finish this reading. So just to get like a mind frame and like a general guidance and foundation and beginning before I tap into the Heavenly Bodies Astrology deck, the Spirit Messages deck, and the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle. Okie dokie. And as you know, this can pertain to your past, your present, or your near future. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, this is literally you and your mind. Your mind right now and your manifestations. You don't believe you are deserving of what is meant to be yours. Your gifts, your resources, the things that you receive, because you just don't feel like you are deserving of those things. With the Strength card, this is to remind you you have that unwavering strength. All those hardships and all those things that you came across and against give you that unwavering strength. And this is a reminder that you're never going to come up against something that you're never going to get through. If you come to it, you're going to get through it. You're stronger than you think you are. With the Star card, you're an inspiration, a beacon of light, and like a light at the end of the tunnel for people, and you may not even be aware of it. Just because they see your perseverance and your resilience and your ability to love life and, enjoy life regardless of your hardships, because you've been able to learn those lessons and get through these things. With the Ten of Swords, this is backstabbings, betrayals, lies, deceit. These are all means to an end. This happened from individuals as well as, your own thoughts, as well as, people, situations, places, thought patterns, belief systems, things that are no longer serving your purpose. Excuse me. These were meant to happen. It was literally lessons meant to be learned. So it was, I got the hiccups, a means to an end. So they weren't meant to go with you in the beginning, to begin with. With the Four of Cups in reverse, this is you implementing your boundaries and standing your or lowering your guard. You stand your guard with your boundaries, not allowing other individuals to do what triggers you or what you don't like and what is not of your worth. And doing so, because before you was guarded and you had no boundaries. So you was blocking in potential lessons and things meant to come to you in order to get the things that the divine's been trying to give to you. But then you kind of reversed your mindset and seeing that, these lessons have like a reoccurring pattern. And so like you implemented and learned the lessons and implemented that into your life. And so you obtained boundaries and lowered your guard and allowed new lessons to formulate. So now you're going to be able, or come into you and formulate and learn from those as well. So now you're going to be coming across these gifts that are meant to be yours to begin with, that the divine's been trying to give to you, but you've been guarded and was blocking your own blessings. You can't ever take anything or not receive, and nobody can ever take anything that's not meant to be for you. But you can postpone it, and you can get held back, so to speak, like in school, that you get held back because you needed to learn a little extra in the lessons, or you're not just quite there to where you're learning the lesson or whatever. And last but not least for this deck is the Death card. There is something that needs to come to an end, and everything is a means to an end in all actuality, because that's that death, rebirth cycle. Life is in cycles. It's a continuing thing, as well as the lessons, the cycles, and everything that's occurring in it. So there's a cycle or a season in your life that's needing to come to an end. That way the rebirth of the new cycles and seasons can come into fruition. All right, now we're going to do, I guess I'm going to do Heavenly Bodies Astrology since it's on the top of this stack over here. We have Neptune, Dream and Transcend, Jupiter, Grow and Expand, the North Node, which is Destined, I can't read upside down, Destined to Have, and Yang, Proactivity, Expression, Doing, and Forward Motion. Saturn, Feel Restricted, Experience Struggle, Learn Hard Work and Patience. And Cancer is Nurture, Comfort, and Protect. So we'll start with Neptune. Neptune. Neptune is the doorway to higher dimensions. Here, human separatedness becomes man-made lore, and the veil lifts between man and spirit. Through this doorway, artists channel their creative visions and touch the collective longing. Similarly, Neptune reveals your yearning to merge with something greater than yourself, and where you surrender into oneness. And because it dissolves the ego, it sparks romance and empathy, illuminating where you are compassionate or feel another's joy and sorrow as your own. This is the space of paradox, where beauty and danger lie side by side. This is the mermaid luring the man out to sea. Neptune reveals where you're vulnerable to glamour and illusion. It's linked to anything used to abandon reality, beautiful wonders like dreams and imagination, as well as black holes like addiction, illnesses, and escapism. However, standing for spiritual truth while holding compassion for the world's imperfection is a noble feat, and Neptunian people are often found in the healing arts. The Great Dissolver reveals how thin the veil truly is between worlds. Reality is more psychedelic than your five senses allow you to believe. Your angels invite you to get lost in your imagination with the wonder of a child. With curiosity, explore energy work and spiritual modalities, deepen your connection to the divine. Engage in acts of selfless service and feel your interconnectedness. The ethereal realms communicate through your subconscious, so honor your dreams and write them down before they're lost in the daylight. Let their images and meanings percolate. Extract wisdom and inspiration from these experiences. They will support you in living more deeply. Jupiter. Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Jupiter is the biggest planet of the solar system, over 1,300 times the size of Earth, with a larger-than-life energy to match. This insatiable force seeks new opportunities and expansion by taking you outside of your comfort zone and broadening your horizons. It's linked to exploration, travel, higher education, and growth, as it's nicknamed the Good Luck Planet because anything it touches receives a little extra grace. Where Mercury rules the analytical mind, Jupiter rules higher mind of principles and philosophy. Its energy inspires your search for meaning and sense of faith. It illuminates what you believe in and seek to share. Is there a foreign subject, spiritual practice, or a book you're called to? Have you considered a trip to a far-off land? Now's the time to broaden your perspective and grow beyond your current reality. This is a time to open your mind and explore new things, especially your personal philosophy and sense of faith. Step outside your comfort zone in small ways every day. Remain curious and seeking, allowing your perspective to shift with all you discover. Remember, expansion is not only something to seek, but something to invite. The North Node. The North Node. Called the head of the dragon by ancient cultures, the North Node is where your soul is journeying towards. Think of your life as a river whose current carries you toward your North Node, and everything conspires to deliver you into its loving arms, from the person you are to your experience of the world around you. That being said, the realm of your North Node likely feels out of reach and unnatural, and in early years, it may be completely suppressed. These are qualities that haven't only gone unnurtured in this life, but in lifetimes past. It's your destiny to develop them now. Your angels support you in tapping into the undercurrent of your life story. Where is it trying to take you? Reflect on the common threads between your most identity-shaping or shattering experiences. Consider destiny as more of a preordained spiritual journey instead of a singular, definite fate. See the hard fact happenings of your life as secondary and then symbolic messages behind them as primary. Remember, life itself acts as a means, a vehicle towards the evolution of your soul. Are you working with life, surrendering into its current? Do you recognize closed doors as closed and walk through open ones? Are you swimming with trust toward your destiny or fighting against it? Regardless of where you find yourself, there are no mistakes. Life will always reroute to meet you. You are endlessly loved and supported. Yang. Yang. All right, Yang. This is the energy of the divine masculine. One half creation, this force pushes the spiritual realms inward, night, into the physical light of day. I got the hiccups, I'm sorry. Outward and proactive, it brings forth material life. This is a dynamic manifesting doing energy. It's tangible and linear, 1 + 1 = 2. It's ego and life consciousness and the named, spoken, expressed realm of waking life. Being an active creative force, it's linked to the elements of fire and air. It's linked to the elements of fire and air. This is not the realm for water's emotions or earth's patience. As a result, all fire and air signs within the zodiac are considered Yang. Aries, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. Keep in mind that this is distilled masculinity and makes no reference to physical sexes. Yang energy lies within both male and female bodies. Venture into the light of day, speak your truth and be seen. Now is the time to engage with the world, begin a project, take that leap of faith, share your ideas. Birth your inner world into waking life. You have angelic support in manifesting the life of your dreams. As a long-term practice, consider your balance between yin and yang, your physical life and your spiritual life. Both vital energies ebb and flow within. As sides of creation, do you feel a harmonious balance? All right, Saturn. Ooh, I turned right to it. That's what's up. Saturn. Saturn is the hard-edged planet of tough love. In this realm, you feel an innate sense of lack, shortchanged, or even doomed. But through the patience, self-discipline, and hard work, it's also where you experience profound growth. This planet is expressed in mythology by Charnos, the old king god linked to authority, tradition, and established institutions. He respects triumphs earned through persistence and measured time. Wherever Saturn touches feels broken, but these restrictions are an energetic training wheel in place not to torture but to teach. You're given pain, which forces you to look at wounds and fears, pushing you to grow, and you are given limitations, so you work methodically. Saturn eliminates the fractures your soul wants to reconcile in this lifetime, and these faded wounds need your sober attention to heal. Where in your life do you feel a faded sense of lack? Where in yourself do you feel deeply insecure or inadequate? Your guides know the tender nature of these questions and remind you the truth of your soul is innately whole and unconditionally worthy. Yet here on earth, human brokenness so easily hardens into shame. Can you shift your perspective and see any broken pieces as potent opportunities for growth? These fractures are perfectly designed by the all-loving universe and coded with the medicine you need. Call on your courage and commit to a healing path. Start by shining a light on the darkness within. What does it look like? Where does it come from? What do you see? This is the work your soul came here for, and alchemy is your birthright. And last but not least, Cancer. Cancer. All right. Cancer is a sensitive energy with a deep interior life. It is emotional and receptive, tied to the past and memories. In these warm, caring, trivial waters are family-oriented beings who are tender-hearted and protective. Moon-ruled, this divine mother energy gives and requires gentle nurturing. These intuitive creatures feel all energy swimming around them. It can be overwhelming not knowing where their own feelings end and another begins. Because of their extreme sensitivity, they often build an external shell, making them hard on the outside and soft on the inside. And like the sideways walking crab to which they're linked, they are often indirect in feeling and communication. Cancer's sentimental warmth can go too far and become clingy. They don't always separate then and now, they and you. They prioritize home and family above all else and may ignore individual needs, their own or those of others, in an effort to keep the clan together. But when balanced, this is a loving cocoon of an energy bringing warmth and comfort wherever they go. What makes you feel safe and cared for? Journey inward and listen to your needs as you would a child you love very much. Free write in your journal, giving voice to your child within. Deeper than wants and wishes, at the root of the root, what is it you cry for? What are you feeling? Where are you feeling empty, scared, powerless, or deprived? Consider ways to nurture and provide for your inner child and develop a focused daily self-care practice. Becoming your own mother means becoming your own healer. All right, I'm going to stop there before I do the other two decks and load this video.